Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Origins. In this episode we're going to be looking at Ditto, the transforming Pokemon. Now before any of you can comment down below in the comments saying I should have looked at the Mew Ditto Fairy and stuff like that in this episode, I'm going to be putting out a separate video on that tomorrow because I don't want to mix it and just because, well, it's another video. So be sure to subscribe and check that out when it comes out. So let's crack on with this episode. So, Ditto. Its Japanese name is Metamon. It is the transform Pokemon. It is number 132 in the National Dex and stands at 0.3 meters tall or 1 foot and weighs 4 kilograms or 8.8 pounds. Ditto's unique ability is that it can transform into any other Pokemon and can breed with any other one apart from other Ditto. Ditto is a light purple magenta freeform shaped blob that has vestigial face features and 2 vestigial handless arms. That basically means they're kind of not set, they kind of move around a bit. It was based on the iconic smiley face, which Masuda and Sugimori confirmed, so you know that the dot and then a bracket that you usually send over I am and stuff. May have also been based off of the amoebas. They are single-celled organisms with no definite shape. And this would explain why Ditto is unavailable through breeding with its, like you can't get a Ditto from an egg, as single-celled organisms reproduce differently than multi-celled organisms like ourselves. Ditto is a genderless species, so therefore there are no gender differences, and its shiny version is a kind of light blue colour. Pokédex entries tell us that Ditto can reconstitute its cellular structure to transform into any Pokemon. And also, some mention that it can transform not into just Pokemon, but also, in one of them, a stone, so maybe not just cellular structure, maybe just chemical structure, atomic structure. Also, if Ditto are made to laugh, it will lose its disguise. The name Metamon is a combination of metamorph, so that's to change, and monster. It may also come from meta, which means to encompass all, which relates to transform, as Ditto can use transformer to transform into any Pokemon. It's not set. Ditto comes from the the saying ditto, which is a substitute for repeating what was previously said or written. So I might say ditto if I'm agreeing with someone, for example. So that's obviously where it comes from there. And obviously because Ditto transforms or can become the same as, it just says it's Ditto. Looking at a quick size comparison here, you can see that Ditto is fairly small, but still big enough to notice on your general travels. Now looking at some sprite comparisons, obviously Ditto is not a very interesting Pokemon to look at with sprites, because, well, it's not very detailed at all, but we'll go through anyway. Red, blue and green, they look pretty much the same there, it's kind of the same design. Yellow actually gets greener, I don't know why this is, maybe just be yellow's colour scheme and such, but it does. Gold, silver, crystal, it becomes more of a dark purple, whereas in Generation 3 it becomes more of a light pink, and then goes back to more of a pinky purple in Generation 4 and Generation 5. So that concludes this episode of Pokemon Origins. Bit of a short one there, but oh well. Don't forget to subscribe, as I said, and so you won't miss out that lovely little Ditto Mew Theory video. And of course, leave a like and a comment down below. Thank you for watching, guys. I will see you next time. Goodbye.